Hey guys, it's Florida Aquaman, and do you guys have one of these in your tackle box? Do you know what this is right here? This is a net needle, and this is used for mending nets. I'm a commercial fisherman and a captain, and I do a lot of casting. You guys have probably seen some of my videos of me throwing the cast net for mullet or tilapia, and my nets take a beating. So I have to repair a lot of nets myself, and this is what I use to do it. This is the tool, it's a net needle. But before we start with that, we gotta go get this ice machine from the front because they just delivered it. Check this out. And no, this is not a paid promotion. This is me just getting an ice machine. Let's see.
Well, new one.
Yeah, new one, yeah. So my old ice machine wasn't cutting it. It just couldn't keep up. It was too small. It was a 350-pound machine. So I needed something bigger. This is about a 650-pound machine. That way I have ice because I go through a ton of ice and it's starting to get really hot. So this thing in the house and get it all set up. How much does it say it weighs?
60 kilos.
60 kilos. Man, I didn't go to the gym today, so.
Yeah, it's your workout for the
I
day.
gotta get this through the house. I don't think we have it.
Wait, you're gonna hurt your back.
Nah, I'm okay. Come on.
Come on, Atlas. Come on.
You gotta
Atlas.
open the door, though.
Yeah.
You think this thing's 60 kilos?
That's what it said.
It's not that bad.
No?
Oh. I know how you guys like to see me work.
Help you.
I mean, it's heavy lifted off the floor. All right, let's get the bin in the light part. Come on. This I'm not as worried about because it's just a bin, so. Watch out, watch out. Oh, you're gonna learn to get out of the way now.
He's always in the way.
There he goes. This thing looks like a beast. Whoa. That's way bigger than my last one.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Whew. I had to buy the big one. I had to get the big one, I couldn't resist. I couldn't get the little one. Pretty cool.
Yeah, yours was like...
It doesn't slam shut. Yeah. It's like my tailgate. It's like the old tailgates of the truck versus the new ones. Check that out. And it stays up. You don't have to look at it.
Yeah. So much better.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so what you need to do is find a place to hang it. You can do this inside, outside, wherever you want. You're gonna take a place, hang it. Just do a quick knot. What you're gonna have to do is wrap it around a couple times. First thing we gotta do is find a hole. So, I know there's a hole up top, but I'm gonna check the bottom so I can show you guys in this video. And a good rule to do is you can go ahead and like mark the net with something. You know, if you got like a piece of rope or something laying around, which we got a bunch of stuff laying around. You see anything over there? Mark it with? There you go, plumbing tape. Okay. Just like that, see? So we're marked. And then go all the way around. Like I said, I'm going to check the bottom first. Bottom's not too bad. So this is a really basic patch right here. So this is basically just taking a piece and tying it to here. Very easy. So when you guys do this, so take it right here and trim all this. You can use nail clippers or you can use scissors. So go ahead and take it and trim it right here, okay? So you can see, like, it's hard to see, but I got a gap there. So what you want to do is, the key with this is take it. This is just an overhand knot, okay? I'm going to take this needle and just overhand knot it. You see what I did? And then I like to do it twice. Just like that. Okay? Just like that. You don't need to get crazy with knotting this. I'm going to tell you, it will hold up surprisingly. You would think an overhand knot wouldn't hold, but because netting has so many knots, it's the whole entire strength of the net. So like this was patched, you know, almost a month ago and it's still on there. I have this patch that I did last time, and look, I really went heavy on the knots and it held pretty good. So you don't don't worry about it as much, getting crazy with it. Do give it a little wet because it's going to get wet. And try not to cut it too close. You know, leave a little tag in on there. You don't got to get nice and like close. If you do that, sometimes it will slip. So, okay. So now normally you would think people would go and just tie right there. But you don't want to do that because if you sit there and you tie right there, look what's happening. Come closer. You see how it's slipping up inside that mono?
Mm-hmm.
So what you need to do is, it took me a long time to learn this, is make sure you take it and you capture it, okay? You see what I just did there? I'm going to do it again just for kicks. Like I said, there's no right or wrong way to do this. As long as it doesn't come untied, you're doing it right, okay? So like now you see how it's not going to slide up? You see the difference? Because I captured the knot, and that's the technique. So when you're mending the net and you're doing bigger holes, you want to make sure you capture that knot, because if not, it'll slip and then your patch will look all messed up. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm trying to explain the best I can here. So same thing, you take it. So like, see that? You want to get it to the right size. Now they do make a gauge, or you can make your own gauge. You could cut it to the size of the bar, so you could take it and like have it exactly. I don't have one of them. A lot of people that are really good don't even use them. They just do it by hand. So then just go ahead and take it. When you get it about right, what do you think? That looks about right there? Okay?
Yeah.
Looks about right. Take it, come around here. Like I said, there's no right way. You see how I had like a little loop in there? No big deal. Okay? Like I said, there's no right way to do this. Okay. So now you see how I went on this side? You see how when I did that, I went on that side and it's kind of like a little messed up? Go ahead and take it, come underneath here, and then you want to capture the knot. You see how I'm going? I want to show you guys. You see how I'm going over two pieces of mono? That's what I call capturing the knot right there. See that? And I'm gonna, for the last one, I'm going to go a couple more times. You don't want to do it one loop. You know, take one loop, two loop. You can do three. Some people get crazy with it. We'll do 3 loops, you know. But if you get too crazy, then you're going to have like a big knot standing up and it won't look as pretty, you know. But there you go. Take it, wet it, do like that. It ain't perfect, but we're not trying to be perfect. We're trying to catch fish, okay? So you can see, look at that right there. And you would be surprised how much a little hole makes a huge difference. If you're throwing a net and you got a hole like that, mullet will get out of it. If you guys watch a lot of my videos, when I'm pulling in the net, you'll see the mullet go boom, and they'll jump out. A lot of times that's because there's a hole in the net. Probably like 99% of the time. So, and they will fit through a little hole like that. Take it and just look, see what you can find here. Here's a patch here that was patched before. I want to show you, it's a different color. See right there? You can see that patch will hold if it's done correctly. And even if you don't do it correctly, a lot of times it will hold. So don't be scared to mess up. You can't really mess it up. It's already got a hole in it. So if you guys are like intimidated by patching your net, I promise you it's not that bad. It's just something you got to play with and sit down and do for a little bit. I mean, you can do this inside the house too. You don't got to do it out here and get torqued by mosquitoes like us. Too, you can do this. Some people do this. They take it, lift the net, and look down. You can see a lot better. And if you got a camera lady, you know, she can look and be like, hey, there's one. I know there's a big hole in here. Because
I remember when we saw it.
You remember? I seen it, and you guys actually, in my last videos, I changed nets. I started throwing a smaller net because it was such a big hole and they were jumping out. You can do this too when you're in the boat. You can mend the net when you're in the boat. I wouldn't recommend it. I just have a spare net. But if you only got one, you can definitely do it. This net's actually not that bad.
No?
Considering, like, there's only a couple. But that big one, I bet you it was from that gator.
Yeah, I think it's from the gator.
See one up top? I see it. There's one right there. No, that's just a squiggly. Man, that thing's loud. Wait, we gotta check it out. Come on. That thing is loud.
Yeah.
That thing inside?
Probably because there was no ice in there, so it's like the first batch.
You got some ice. I mean, it took a while to drop ice.
I was doing a
But-
cleaning first.
Yeah, maybe now it'll start doing its thing. So look at that. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll build like a little overhang or something for it. We'll see. See how we're doing. We'll get it all set up. Yep. Okay, so basically all I got is 20-pound test mono here. Okay. And then is all you do is take it. See this fold right here? You start it like that. See? See how I got that fold? I'll show you that again. I know it's hard to see. But take the fold right there. And then just keep doing this, see? Back and forth on both sides. See that? Back and forth on both sides. Back and forth on both sides. Back and forth on both sides. Back and forth. And then take that, double that over twice. See, I'm going to show you kind of slow what I'm doing. You see how I'm capturing underneath that knot like that? That way it doesn't slide when you pull it. If you leave it there, you pull up, it'll slide. If you ever try to patch your nets and your it slides on you, it's because you didn't capture 2 lines, you just captured 1. Okay. So we'll say right about, what do you think there? The more meshes you repair, the more important you get this measurement right, because it'll mess up all the meshes underneath. Because it's like a cascading effect. If you're just doing 1, it ain't as important. See, so I'm going to take it. I made just an overhand knot real quick. And I can kind of slide it where I want it, you know? Kind of like there. And once I got it where I want it, I do a double overhand here. Just like that. Okay. That's what's going to kind of cinch it down and keep it from moving. See that? See how we got that? Then you're going to come. Capture that right there. See right there? Now we're going to tighten that up a little bit. I want that nice and tight. See right there? Come in here. Do a single. And then once I do the single, I come through and I do a triple for the last one, see? And it's just, a triple is basically just going 1, 2, 3, and then cinching it down. Add a little spit in there. See, just like that. See? And you got a nice little patch there, see? Patch from here to here to here to here. See that? I'll show you guys one more time. So, I'm just going to put another one in here just in case. Put another quick knot. Put another quick knot just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to make a mesh here. Like I said, they make a gauge if you need one. Take it. Say right about there. You can take and kind of go like that until. See how I did that? You can kind of take it. But you got to make sure the other one's flat before you do it, see? Kind of to get a gauge, see? Just got to make sure it's flat. And then you got your measurement. Like I said, make your loop. Capture it. Just like that. Okay. That's about right. Now, I don't have it secured yet. So what I need to do is take it, come here, put one there. Heck, you can put one down here too, if you want. It depends how much you want to do. and then come around the top. Go 1, 2, 3. Okay. And hopefully, alright, you see how when I pull on that thing ain't going nowhere? That's what you want. The mesh is a little big, but we're going to make it work. Okay. We're going to tackle the huge one again, okay? So what I need to do is I need to create a mesh. You kind of look at what you're doing. I need to create a mesh on the bottom, a mesh on the top, and then come through and sew it all in. So I'm going to make a mesh there and there. So you can see what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to make a mesh here, cut, and then I'm going to make a mesh here, cut, and then I'm going to come through and capture it all. You got to kind of look at what you're doing. Every patch is a little bit different, but you're going to use the same skill sets that you used before. So, okay, so we got it here. We're going to build our mesh again. Like I said, this is the hardest part about patching it, is building the mesh, in my opinion. So take it, ballpark it, say right about, what do you think, right about there? Does that look about right? It's hard to tell because it doesn't lay flat, but we'll say that's good enough. Just like that. See, once I'm going to start here, come up, capture that, and then I'm going to capture that. See what I'm going to do right there? That's going to make my, patch my net. That's the overhand knot that you start with. Just like that. And then that's not good enough. You got to take it and capture it again, because that's when it'll slip on you. Just do double. See? Just like that. Now it's not going to slip. I'm going to capture that mono. And we'll say right about there. And you can kind of adjust it, see? See how I kind of get it where I want it? And then once I get it where I want it, just kind of come through here. See that? That's a pretty mesh. I bet that's the best one I've done yet. Look at that. That's a pretty. See how that line's right up? And make sure it don't slip. Man, I impressed myself with that one. Okay, so now you see what I got right there? Okay, man, this is going to be a pretty patch, Eleanor.
Yeah.
We're going to do a good job. Okay. Just like that. That's not good enough. I just have one knot, so you got to come and you got to come and do this. It's better if you have sewing experience. Did your grandmother sew, Eleanor?
Yes.
We need to take this to her. She'd probably be a star at this, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There we go. Okay, we're good now. Okay. Man, we are in business. Okay. Take it just like that. Overhand. That wasn't even a knot, that was a overhand. So you got to make sure you get a knot in there. Sometimes you'll do it so fast, you'll think you have a knot and you won't. Okay. So then I'm going to come down here, capture it again, because this is the end right here. Okay. And I'm going to come up top, and this is going to be my triple to end it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Make sure you wet it. Okay, and make sure that's on there cinched, okay? So we don't want it to come undone. Okay. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of that right there?
That's
We
good.
got a little, hold up. We got a little bit, I don't know what that is from earlier, but hold up. What's that little thing right there? Take that out. Okay. But guys, check that out. There's your patch right there. See that? And you can see it a lot better at night than you can see during the day with the light. But
Yeah.
check that out. You see the size of that hole? That was about a 6-inch hole. And look at that. No fish is getting out of that now. See? It moves with the net. So, come on inside for a second. We gotta check this ice machine. How's it doing? We got a mess out here, Eleanor.
Yeah, we do.
We gotta clean all this up.
You gotta clean all this up. The outside is your job.
You got a mess out here, Eleanor. Man, it's got a pretty screen on it at night, though.
Mm-hmm.
We got some ice. Hey guys, so I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you guys did, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, hype it up. Let me know what you guys thought. Get yourself a net needle if you guys want to repair your net. They're only a couple dollars each. I showed you guys how to load it, how to get it all ready and everything like that. You can adjust the size based on your net. If you have an old bait net, you know, smaller size needle, smaller size monofilament. Same concept, you know, connecting the knots, making a mesh, and then just running off there. I also wanted to say we finally got the 10,000 subscribers, so super exciting. You guys seem to enjoy the cast net videos, so we're going to have some more of them in the future, definitely. Some more cast netting tilapia. Some more scuba dive videos are coming up because the water's starting to get warm, so I'm excited for that. I need to hop back in the water. It's getting about that time. So, yeah. That's all I got for you guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. And like always, this is Florida Aquaman, and I'm out till next time.